If you know, what's the worst ab exercise ever? Fat company ups.
Good fucking morning, god damn it. This covers Wednesday, which is the deadlift session. Chris came along to Davis and Gaines for some deadlifting because he had a hard session. It was a very heavy session and I didn't want him to be a little busy snatch. So he came along to Davis and Gaines for some deadlifts. My session, top double, 260. And then 3x6 down sets at 225. This session went a lot better than last week. Last week, I think my working weight was 215 and it was like super difficult. So this top double. I think the top double maybe moved a bit better last week. I was still trying to figure out kind of starting position with my back, which I think I twigged the last couple of sets. Felt amazing on 225. So hopefully we'll just see how it develops. And like I said before, on the videos this week, I'm going to take small jumps. I'm just going to go up to 230 as my down sets, keep the 260 the same, and just let it develop. If I can find the same starting point and I find it on this next set, I think I just coax myself just to kind of stay a wee bit more in flexion at the start and just find a more natural position to push into. I think I'm still fighting with trying to be overextended in the lower back, and it really kills my speed off the floor. Whereas when I found the right spot or the right starting point on that set and on this set, they just moved much better. And ever since bringing in locking out and leaning back, so locking my knees out and leaning back at the top, lockouts become a lot smoother. In fact, I would actually say lockouts probably felt the strongest out of the entire lift for the last couple of weeks. And lockouts typically my weak point, so if I can find, and then some sumos naturally. I'm still doing 2x5 sumo at the end, just to kind of feel through it, see if it's any good. Thoroughly unconvinced so far. A lot of work to do on it. I'm still probably too long. I'm probably sticking my chest out too much there, and I could potentially take a wider stance. 3x5 pause front squat. If I can get my start sorted on deadlift where it's strong, then I think I've got some good deadlift in the tank. That was certainly a positive session, so I'm hoping for more of the same this coming week because I'm not changing much. I'm just going to up it a wee bit, so hopefully I've had a chance to adapt to the training. Life's a bit more stable now, so everything should kind of start ticking along. So again, our 2, maybe 3 weeks at this training block, 140 for a top 5, which actually felt pretty good. But it's still the point, as always, with front squats, keeping the bar on your shoulders is an absolute pain in the ass. So that was kind of the main point of contention for that. But that feels pretty good. If I can get up to like 160, that'd be really, really good for this drill. I'd be quite happy with that. As I mentioned before, I've got like a long-standing goal to front squat 220. I've achieved my natural goals I set fucking years ago, squatting 300, deadlifting 320, and benching 220. But a 220 front squat would be a really cool accomplishment that I've done. The natural, what's the natty? It's much better everybody. It's called natty. Yeah, so good session. Nice having Chris along. Good to have someone else in the garage. Good pace. Start to finish. Wasn't very long. I started at like 20 past 6. We're done by just before 8. So hour and a half, 2 hours. Pretty good for a heavy session. So yeah, all positive. Good session in the bags. And I'll probably do another one today. So I'll see you later, boys. Goodbye.